Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome back for another strategy, tactics, and boosts video. Uh, we are uh, one day before the racing weekend. We have the Dutch GP, the opening and final round tracks to talk about. Basically, we are going to review the four tracks of the qualifying round and the four tracks that are added to them. So we have the complete schedule of opening and final round. Um, I hope everything went well. We helped you with the strategies that we showed you for the qualifying round, and let's go and see the races of the weekend, the tracks of the weekend. So this time it's much simpler. The four tracks of the qualifying round are the four first races again: Zandvoort, Melbourne, Spa, and Jeddah. Two wet races, Zandvoort and Spa, and then we have the four added tracks to complete the schedule of the opening and final round, and it's Imola, Las Vegas, Abu Dhabi, and Silverstone. And yeah, we see in Abu Dhabi up to 32 degrees, nothing significant, so nothing worth it to talk about. And okay, let's go and make a quick review or of the first four tracks because we have raced in them, we have talked about them, we know what to do. We start with a wet race in Zandvoort. 4-4, one pit stop, that's it. Basically, Kupa is going to be the best choice here. Uh, and yeah, not a lot to talk about, especially in wet conditions. The strategies are so one way. It's no brainers. One pit stop, 4-4, and that's it. Um, yeah, these are the car parts, and of course, the best overtaking drivers. Second track, Australia, defending and power unit, as you can see. Again, 4-4, one pit stop, both with mediums. If you can do it with mediums, go for hards, but one pit stop. Two pit stops are a lot slower, uh, are an inferior tactic, so let's try the best you can to go only for one pit stop. So, third race, Spa, a wet race in Spa. As I told you, there are not a lot of things to talk about. We have talked about this. It's only one strategy, one pit stop, 3-3. And we have talked about it on the qualifying round video, strategies video. So uh, there is no meaning in, yeah, saying you saying to you the same things again and again and again after 2 days. Fourth race, Jeddah. Here, I would like to remind you that although we say that the boosts that have both track stats are Eagle Deadfast and Internal Flame, our first choice, even for this strategy, 3-3, is going to be Frost. Second choice, Eagle. And our first and only choice, only, okay, if we have Frost available, is Frost for this strategy. You can go both drivers 3-3, or one driver 3-3 and the other one 4-2 medium soft, just to avoid pit stacking. Okay, uh, and now let's go to the new tracks, the four tracks that we haven't raced this week. First is Imola, which is a defending and power unit track. And you see, you saw the boosts that have both track stats. Now, best strategy here is again one pit strategy, and if you have high pit times, forget about two pit stops. Try to go one pit stop, even if it's 4-4 hard and not medium. But this is the fastest strategy. But you can also choose for your second driver, basically for the driver that is at the highest place of the grid. You can choose uh, two pit strategy, 3-3-2 all softs. It's a little bit slower than 4-4, but I will try and race both both my drivers with with one pit strategy. But just in case, you can, if you are afraid basically of stacking, you can use this strategy. It's slightly slower than one pit strategy. Okay, welcome. The Dead Pig is here. Las Vegas restart and speed. This is a restart and speed track, which should be a Fast and Furious track, but it's everything else. Las Vegas is everything else than a Fast and Furious track in this game. But okay, we we have learned to live with it. So basically, here we go one pit stop. The best strategy again is one pit stop, 3-3. You could go soft, but only if you have good tire management. We want, in the end of the race, to have tires. If we are out of tires, we will lose positions. So 3-3 soft medium, to be sure. Only if you are 100% sure that you can do 3 laps with soft, you can push and still have uh, tires for the end of the race, then go soft. If you if you're afraid, if you can do it at all, 3 laps with soft, you will run out in the middle of lap 3 of tires. Then go 3-3 mediums. One pit stop here is way faster than two pit stops. Not way faster, it's faster than two pit stops. Uh, Basically, two pit strategy I would go if I was uh, at the top of the grid, maybe. Just because I will get P1 very easily in the first few meters, and then I will create a gap big enough that I can have an extra pit stop without costing me any positions. But again, this is my last resort, because in case of a safety car, if a safety car comes here and we use this strategy, yeah, it's 70% our race is destroyed. Okay, and let's go to our next one, which is Abu Dhabi. a tire management and speed track, and it's a tire management track. It needs uh, good tire management. So basically, that's why we mostly race with Eagle here. 7 laps, one pit. Forget two pit strategies here. It's one pit strategy. 4-3 medium soft and 3-4 soft medium. That's the fastest way to go with Eagle. Uh, but if you are afraid of your tire management, then go for 3 hard medium. And okay, maybe you could go for 3 medium, and 3-4, of course, medium hard. Uh, but then you can use that fast. You can go with Street Shark just to have a better race start. Uh, but the softer the compound, the faster we are. But we need good tire management in this track. So only if you're 100% sure that you can go 3 laps with softs and 4 laps with mediums, go for 3-4 soft medium and 4-3 medium soft. Basically, if you ask me, if I had the gap, I would really like to go both my drivers 4-3 medium soft so I can be aggressive in my last stint. On the other hand, when you start with mediums, you uh, you make your race start a little bit more difficult. So this is why we split the strategy for 3 medium soft and soft medium. And our final race is UK Silverstone. Yeah, and it's awkward that it's a dry race in the United Kingdom, but yeah, it's a dry race in Silverstone. Tire management again and power unit. And again, tire management is very important here. So our best two choices are Pretzel and Frost that have the best tire management, and thirdly, Butterfly. Iron Force and Dragon are very good choices, but only if you have higher level drivers with great tire management. And why I say this? Because we are going to race in an one pit strategy, and it's going to be 4-3 medium soft and 3-4 soft medium. And especially this driver that will go 4 laps with medium in his second stint, he needs to be the driver with the best tire management. If you have Alonso, yeah, in a high level, that's the best choice. Why? Because 4 laps with mediums, as it is 4 laps with wets, if you remember from the last GP, are very marginal. You cannot be so aggressive. So we need a tire management greater than 80, and we will boost it with Frost or Pretzel, and then we will be sure that we can do 4 laps with mediums and have the flexibility to be somehow aggressive, or if we need to defend our position, we can push a little bit more the red button. So yes, this is definitely a uh, uh, one pit strategy, again one pit strategy race, and we just need to be careful about our tire management. Okay, so that's it. It's going to be an interesting weekend. Uh, I like this GP because Okay, it's not easy, but I like it because we are going to need everything. We have tracks with every track stat. We have all the stats from drivers, all the stats from the cars. So it's different setups every time, different choices of drivers. We're going to need uh, everything we have in order to make a good score, to make it to the final, and then get a good placement, a good final position. Anyway, let's go and see this again. Zandvoort and Spa, two wet races. In between, we race in Melbourne and then Jeddah, Imola, Las Vegas, Abu Dhabi, and Silverstone. Our 8 tracks for the weekend. Okay, so very interesting choice of tracks by Hutch. I like it. It's not okay. Two drivers, one setup, and we go. We will be constantly changing setups and drivers. So be careful because one of the biggest mistakes we make is that we forget to choose the right setup for the next track. We stay with the setup of the previous track, and this is a mistake. This is a common mistake everybody is doing, and yeah, then there is no turning back. So check twice before you start every race that your setup and the drivers are the ones that fit the track we are going to race. Thank you for watching. Uh, Stay tuned, of course, in the channel. Live streaming is coming the next days, and of course, in order to know when I'm live streaming, subscribe to the channel and join my Discord server. The link of the server, you will find it in the description of this video below here, and uh, see you in my next live stream. Best of luck to your racing weekend, everybody. Bye.